Mark's coming up. He's a young leader in the Liberty BJ's church over there. And then a businessman named Yanni. Is that how you pronounce it? Yanni something Heiss. I don't know. But he's a businessman, older guy in their church that's going to be joining us too. And then at least between 3 and 4 people from the 2 churches in Kampala will be traveling with us also. Did I get everybody?
Oscar.
And then Oscar. Oscar is from Gulu Baptist. He has been accepted into the Shakaba program. We're actually going to pray now because his big problem now is he spent 3 weeks trying to go in every day and get his passport, and he still hasn't gotten it. So we really need to pray for him. But God willing, he gets his passport. He'll join us. He'll join our team in July down in Kampala, spend the whole time with us, and then he'll travel to Gulu with us, and then back here to the States with us. So,
did you say 3 or 4 from each of the churches? So like 8? You know?
No, 2 to 4 total. So Deo and Ernest are coming from Mwanga, and then 1 or 2 people from Christ Community Church, because of obviously the size of the team already.
Right.
So that's, in a nutshell, the huge diversity and exciting stuff happening with the families going from here, all the weird, crazy people from around the world that are joining us, and just the, our main goal is to continue building what we've been building with the churches there. But part of it too is a lot of these people from other churches haven't been on mission trips before, or if they have, they haven't been to a place like Uganda, which is definitely a little different than going to Mexico, Bulgaria, any of those. Okay, it's a lot more strenuous on your soul and your body, that's for sure. But so giving them that taste, and hopefully they can take that and translate it back to their churches, whether they stay connected to Uganda or take what they've learned into other areas of the world that need this kind of thing too. So I don't know if you have anything else to add.
No, I mean it is a large team. We're going to have a lot of people from different countries. My biggest challenge on the first trip is constant interacting. You're always trying to get to know somebody, trying to talk to somebody, learn about each other, and build those relationships. So that takes its toll. It does on me, and it's hard. And language barriers. Oscar does know how to speak. Up in the north, they don't speak English, but Oscar does translate for us, and a couple other people usually get by good enough. I don't know, Bulgaria speaks English? No? No, Emmy does. Emmy will. South Africa, what language they talk?
English. Oh, everybody, I think everybody on the team speaks English.
Everybody on the team will speak
Yeah.
English. Okay.
Yeah.
So, just up north, you got a communication thing.
And just be prepared to sing.
You prepared to sing on the bus?
Sing on the bus, you will get targeted. Deo will.
Have a couple of short praise songs available.
Sing the praise songs, top of your head,
Top
you
of
can
your
just
head.
sing out.
I
Yeah.
think that we should
I think
have
I'm gonna
our
walk
own
up
songs available.
Yes.
Just
Yeah, to
because
teach them.
99.9 of the songs were all African.
In a different
and
language,
then
yeah.
you couldn't really sing.
And you do it for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Imagine
really
an
good
8-hour
songs.
drive and singing the whole time.
It's the best. That was probably the biggest highlight for me. The best of the Lord. Walking up north.
You didn't do the bus, did you?
Jill walking.
I'm with you,
Jill.
The bus was hard.
So you're saying that I don't sleep very much if we go?
No.
Oh, really?
What's that?
I'm old. I need to sleep.
We're up at
You're not gonna sleep on
Would
these
I
roads
not be the old
anyway.
man on this trip? Is that a possibility?
You are old.
Can I ask her how old she
The
is?
bus.
No. The
Do it. Do it anyway. Do it
Well,
anyway.
Kathy,
I was like,
are
I
you
don't-
over 45?
Yes.
I am not the old man this time.
Not that you're an
But
old
I'm not
You're
lady.
the
over
That
oldest
5
kid.
number yet. So
I am constantly picked on for being the old man.
Oh.
Be
Um,
ready to speak at any, because they'll like call you out. Well, yeah, introduce yourself, but like,
have a word
Where-
ready.
yeah, like over here, like somebody like one of them will be like, okay, next meeting, can you have a devotion ready? There ain't any of that over there. They just say, you need to stand up and speak and testify what the Lord has done for you, and you have to stand up and speak and testify. And
Well,
no,
But you're very, at this point,
cool.
you know everybody. You're very comfortable kind of.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a little pressure trying to think of something, but you don't feel awkward in front of anybody.
speak loud, or they will.
Yeah, that's
Never
one
lack
thing
for
that
words, good.
we don't have a problem with.
Well, I think part of the preparation, Joe, is that everybody will need to prepare some kind of
devotion / preach. You'll need to prepare something because especially the kids, they're going to want to hear from you. They're going to say, oh, because they're used to seeing adults come over, but when kids come, right, Joe?
Yeah.
How many times did they ask that? I mean, they just want to hear from the kids. So part of the preparation is we'll all prepare something different, a 5-minute mini sermon type thing, and everybody will run it through Nathan and I and Joe. And
You know, one thing we should be doing is praying every single day for this trip. I think in that, be on the watch for a verse that God will give you. It's nice to have a particular theme or verse that He's just going to put on your heart, and you can watch it carry through the whole mission trip.
yeah.
And you can do your devotional on that and speak on that. It's always nice to have that one thing to go back to. Are we in a time constraint or no? We
I should probably be over there. Yeah, it's around 7. I don't know what time it is, but
It's 7 o'clock right now. I mean,
let's
we
just
want
go.
to get to the...
Yeah, hurry though.
Just quickly, number 3 on this. Before the next meeting, which is I think June 23rd, we got 3 weeks. Try to think of some activities we can do with the kids. We're tossing around the idea of having, the first trip we did a little activity right across from the hotel in the village, making bracelets and coloring books and stuff. And the kids really loved it. So I'd like, if possible, we haven't figured out if they're in school or not yet, when we're going to be there. If we could just do something quick for an afternoon or something in that village again, or right in the town. Try to think of some activities we could do. Community work in Gulu, that's community work in Gulu too. Project in Lakota, we'd like to go into the village. CVI is right next to Lakota. CVI has a nice compound that's pretty well taken care of at this point. So we'd like to kind of go into the village and do some kind of work project. Don't know what, maybe cleaning an area, a play area or something, but try to come up with some ideas that we could do there. And,
Would it be possible to kind of do like the little playground thing? Like
We had thought about that.
yeah, possibly, we'd have to figure out what we can do, limited supplies and, but have some thoughts for the next meeting, Logistics here. Passports, has everybody got a passport? You have a passport?
Yep.
Samantha got a passport?
Yeah.
Good, that's not a problem then, right? Yellow fevers?
We don't have to.
Right. Did you talk about scheduling one?
Yeah, well, we just have to call the hospital.
Clinic, Ellis.
Ellis
right?
isn't gonna do her. How old is she?
She's 14.
Ellis isn't gonna do a 14-year-old.
You have to be over
Okay?
16.
Even with a parent consent? No?
I
I
can,
don't think so. We couldn't get our kids done.
I couldn't
Where
get
did-
that for
So-
reason.
Oh, really? Where do you have to go?
Albany Health Department. Jude, you got all the stuff? You
I
got
thought
the
that
information
Albany
for that
didn't
yet?
do anymore.
They'll give you a number if there's 2 international.
You guys got it, Pam?
they'll give you a
Nate still got Albany Health
We have it,
Department?
yeah.
Can you maybe email her?
Yeah.
And basically, they're going to tell you, they're going to put you on a waiting list for when they got 5 people, and then they'll call you in. I think we waited a week.
Yeah, we waited like 6 days, I think.
Yeah,
Well, I could just go on the list and get mine with her, so there's 2.
Right.
So
that's
I
fine.
can just do
That's
it.
fine. I'd like you to have them by the next meeting,
By
which
the
is
next-
3 weeks away,
All right.
because by the next meeting, we're also going to do our visas, Pam, is that correct, right?
Yeah, they have to go with the visas.
And we're going to try to do our visas at the next meeting?
Yes,
All
we
right.
are doing ours this week,
Okay.
but you guys will need to do yours the next
Yeah,
meeting.
we're rushing things a little bit because I need to get things done before Nathan and Pam leave.
Okay.
So if you could get that prior to the next meeting, we need to, they give you a little yellow card, we need to send that in with our visa applications. That's the only hurt. I don't think you'll have a problem. I think if you call them,
They're a little, when they say it, they try to make it sound like it's gonna be a long wait.
It's
but you
gonna
just
take
say,
forever.
"Listen, you know what, I have to get it to this date."
push them a little bit if they give you a
So
hard time.
nice. It's very nice.
Judy had a problem last year. They put her 7 weeks. I think we were gonna be gone by the time they said they could get her in. And she said, no, I need it right away, and he gave it to her.
And you need a
So-
prescription from the pediatrician.
Yes, she did talk to her, she had a physical, so she talked to the
Yeah.
doctor about the prescription. I wasn't at that visit, but her father was, and they talked about it. So we can get, she just said to call her.
Okay.
So in her case, I'm gonna see my doctor on Thursday. Can I get it from my doctor?
No, you can get it from Ellis though.
What, the pills?
The
Oh, malaria?
Is that what you're talking about?
The yellow fever
Oh,
shot?
she needs a prescription for the yellow fever?
You need a
Oh.
prescription for the yellow fever
I
and
thought
bring
you
that
were
with you,
talking about
yes.
the pills now.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're gonna
I
need a
can get that.
prescription for the pills also,
Okay,
right, for both of them.
and you just get
Our
that,
doctor's really good at that. We can just walk in and
You can just
it's
call.
no problem.